You and I need to speak, now! I must admit, you and Thunderboots make quite a charming pair. And watching you both play at me, take it as a friendly warning. I hear that you seek Ishu's daughter, yes? I find that very fun. Then Ishu has become senile in his old age. I speak truthfully. He had one daughter, and she is gone.
His mask will sanctify me, a champion of pride. I ride the winds cunningly and never break.
You look as good as moon sugar. Careful, or Tajiri might lick you.
Bright moons look over us today, Walker. Tajiri has just settled down for a round of gambling. While music distracts her, you can sneak into her home and search for... Forgive this one if he's skeptical. Even if this stranger spoke truly, then perhaps this stranger simply wishes to confuse us. Throw us off the scent. Besides, we cannot stop now. Not when an innocent young lady may still be at the ring.
Why, hello, sweet meat. Care to play a game with old Tajiri?
Manasius on the...
This one hopes you have found something of interest, Walker. Music cannot afford to keep Tajiri distracted any longer. Blue serpents? 4-pointed paint? If Music had to guess, this poem describes drop-off locations for illicit goods. Smugglers off. That's it! The river is often busy with trade. A perfect place to smuggle goods. Let us search along the river and see if we find... Music will admit this case is heading in a rather unexpected direction. It is strange, isn't it? With an operation as intricate as this, it seems odd that... This one agrees. But let us first check these smuggler caches. The note said that the goods were leaving town today. Could that be the painted mark we seek? Somerset wine, eh? Not illegal, but incredibly taxed. Music has a feeling this bottle didn't find its way to Riverhold through virtuous means. Music needs to stop doing that. Apologies. This one is fine. Oh, if that cheese isn't illegal, it should be. What a smell. That painted mark seems curious, no? Music sees a painted mark ahead. Music is all right. Music needs to stop doing that. Could that be the painted mark we seek? A very pretty scarf for smugglers to wear, yes? Perhaps it belongs...
Now!
Apologies. This one is fine. Feeling a bit... Apologies. This one is feeling a bit... Music needs to stop doing that. Music will admit this case is heading in a rather unexpected direction. Music is all right. Apologies. This one is fine. That mark has 4 points, like the note says. This barrel smells sweet, but also rotten. What could it be? Dark moons. They're smuggling spoiled moon sugar. Very unsafe for anyone to eat. Yes, any news of this one, Cynthia? Smuggler camps? Dark moons? Yes, the necklace and scarf belong to Cynthia. No, of course not. Issue has only lived a good, honest life. Please, you must find this one's Kajit. She is so young and innocent and probably... May bright moons watch over you. Oh, really? Well, Ishu supposes his family has grown over the years. But how could this one not seek their... But of course! Mostly. She and Medwick don't always get along, but Medwick is older and doesn't always like to play or be teased. And just between...
And wash it down, 'cause nothing shall go to waste. Growing tall, sweet moon sugar
I warned you,
cane.
Thunderboots.
Sweet moon sugar cane.
And so the other thorn in my paw arrives.
As they wax and wane, fill our
I told you, did I not? First time was a warning. Now it is a threat. You both... That again? I told you Ishu's daughter left Riverhold years ago. He's just a delusional old Khajiit caught up in a fantasy. Who I am does not matter. What I can do to you, on the other hand, should be of...
So it appears that your stranger friend... Let us just say that her reputation precedes her. Well, threats to our life. We are investigators, are we not? You must search for a trail. With any luck,
Those were fresh sugar claws! I didn't even see who ran into me.
Bisahel thought about joining the Order of the Zankaj when he was a younger Khajiit. But all those rules the adepts must follow? Who was...
There! Riteza must have stepped on the jelly from the sugar claws. You must follow her trail while this one alerts the guards.
Unsurprisingly, the Alfik are often disrespected outside of elsewhere. Here, everyone...
I warned you! Now the claws come out! Kill these muskars! Curse your meddling!
Rid of the road. Caught at last.
Did you find my daughter? Where is she?
Here! Your daughter is right here, you old fool!
Rideza! You're the one who stole Cynthia? Oh, this one's poor Jakashit.
Ha! Feeling a little jealous? To go so far as to steal your father's pet.
Ishu is so pleased that you were able to find Cynthia. Fine. What do you mean? Ishu gave you every detail about his precious Cynthia that he could think of. Was there something that made you think Rideza has become just as greedy and cruel as her mother? How can Ishu accept such a daughter? Especially one who... If she wants to make peace, Ishu will make peace. After all, a quiet life for him and his family is all this one asks.
You think that Ridza the Rogue is finished? It's only a matter of time before I'm back on the street. When I came back to Риверхолде, I went to see my fool of a father. It's been years since Mother and I left, and I was feeling... Of the cat? No, I just wanted to make him suffer. He's always been obsessed with his damn pets. That's why Mother left him. Maybe you're right. Just another delinquent with papa problems.
You know, I wasn't too sure about Thunderboots when he first came to town. Thought he would just cause more trouble than he solved. But thanks to the both of you... No, not too long. But it never takes much time for these kind of operations to wreak havoc on towns like Риверхолде. I'm just glad we could nip it in the bud. Ridissa herself, however, has been troubling elves. Moldy moon sugar by itself will do little more than make a Khajiit ill. The trouble is when that same moon sugar is distilled into tainted skooma. Most likely. It's a vile thing to sell, though. Tainted skooma causes some of the most horrific reactions I've ever seen.
Well, it seems that our investigation has come to a successful close. In hindsight, it makes sense. When you were told that Ishu's daughter left town years ago, this is true. Because of our dedication, Риверхолде no longer has to deal with these vile smugglers. Drinks are on Mizik. Just as soon as he is paid, of course.
Originally, our town was called Ralake, meaning Riverland in Tagra. But after centuries...
Have you met the new investigator in town? Music Thunderboots, he calls himself. Pah.
We don't have a choice, Izanji.
And what? You expect us to just stroll into an Akaviri crypt? Be reasonable.
Well, if we don't recover those mural pieces, who will? Welcome to the House of Histories. You'll find no grander collection of curiosities and memories. An ancient mural called the Rithana di Renada, otherwise known as the Song of Kingdoms. It chronicles, yes, into exactly 16 pieces. My brother and I found and restored each and every. Thank you for offering to help. Oddly enough, the thief did leave a note mentioning a grave of snake men. The Rithana di Renala was created during a time of peace. The peace between the kingdoms did not last. The mural was shattered into 16 pieces. One elsewhere faces many dangers now. More than ever, the Khajiit must band together. Yes, it is. But that clue is all we have at the moment. It actually reminds... He was a renowned thief who possessed the ring of Khajiiti, which allowed him to be invisible, silent, and quick. Many moons ago, when Rajin was still but a thief and not yet a god, he met a beautiful soldier. Nasuna guarded a merchant's estate. 5 times Rajin entered this estate, stealing an item and hiding it elsewhere. He left. Rajin was proving himself. By stealing these items, he showed his cunning. By hiding them away, he showed his honor. As I've said, many thieves wish to emulate the great Rajin. Leaving clues at the scene of the crime is one...
You have agreed to help us. Oh, thank John and Jode. Patrons have been few and far between of late. We need...
family reunited, a smuggling ring destroyed, and the gratitude of all of Riverhold. Not a bad. Of course, of course. Your share as promised. After all, music would never have been able to solve this investigation without a safe town, a happy client, and an investigation expertly solved. And a five-claw partnership, if music does say so himself. What more could this one ask for? After such a successful investigation, music is hopeful that more clients will come forth. We live in turbulent times when those in power have priorities. And the petty problems of the common folk? They tend to be on the very bottom of this list, of course. But first and foremost, it is music's passion. That is why this one music's investigations take him many places, so it is hard to call one town home. But he's enjoyed. Honestly? Just the one. But quickly. It turned out to be the innkeeper who stole the flute. This bard could not play in tune to save his life, and it was driving away.